Hello everyone, and we are here today with Foundation, and this is my sort of review analysis if it's worth buying yet or ever, if at all. So just keep in mind that this game is in early access still in Steam, so but they are do charging a full price for it though. So if you're in Australia, it's about $43. In the US, I think it's $30. And it's kind of, I'll spoil what I'm about to say, but it's kind of too much for what it offers, in my opinion. But if you don't know yet, I've been playing this game for a while. I do have a series on this, so please do check it out so you see everything in detail and how that works, all the mechanics, everything that happens along the way. But is it worth buying it? So let's start with the positives of the game. I think, like, as you can see, this is gorgeous. Like, this is a stunning view for the game. I do like the contrast. I do like the colors that they use, the blur that they add at the end of the view, how sharp it is at the forefront of the camera as well. I love the way that you actually build things. So being modular and buying, just so you have an idea on what I'm talking about. If you build like a church, let me put that to the side. You do something like one building and then you can change that and you can add something else to it, and then you can add some other thing, and then you can add a door, and you keep doing it and doing it and doing it until you actually do everything that you need to do. So if I can remove all that now, hopefully, yeah, there you go. So this is really nice because every single build you do in the city will be unique, and if someone is playing the game, you won't see something that's similar. So like my church here, was one of the biggest buildings that I did. That is my what is it called? The wooden keep, which is also a nice building that I have, and that's only me that have this one. This is the Lord Manor, so you can see that you have different styles in it as well. And Roman Church, so it's another style. And finally, I think the one that I also like is the monastery, which it has a nice things to it, so it looks good the way it is. And you can customize things like that. You can change like the theme of some buildings as well, which adds even more dynamic, even more contrast. And this is really nice. So there's also another thing, like if you want a lot of things to manage, you have plenty to manage here. So you have our list of resources here, which doesn't even fit on the screen by some reason. But in any case, you have a lot that you have to take a look. You have, I think main goal of the game is make our citizens happy. And this is really hard to keep everything going on here, everything filled, and they not lacking anything. I think this is the hardest thing of the game. Now, on the other hand, like on the opposite side of that, there's nothing that happens to your city. So, or they are happy or they are not. And if they're not happy, they leave the city. But there's always more people coming to the city as well. And that is just one weather event, which it makes it rain for a very long time, which is, in a way, yeah, you have something happening, but it's annoying because it's too long. So not too good about that. You do have a number of different buildings that you can do as well. As you can see here, I have like plenty of things that I can build, from lumber camp, well, to cheesemaker, hop farm, brewery, weaponsmith, markets, church, taverns, and some decorative stuff as well. So, which is good, but it gets to a point where you don't have too much to build anymore because you have everything. You got a good balance, but then more people come into the city, and then you have to build one or two more things. So it doesn't happen. There's nothing much happening anymore in the game. But one thing that I like here is the way that they organically build. So the house system is you basically lay out some area where you want them to build. This is an overlay where you see where they would like to build as well, and you can just paint an area, and if they need more house, they will build a house in there. So that's how this works. And that's the same for extraction. So extraction is getting wood or stone or anything like that, any natural resource. Then you have reforestation, so you can plant new trees in its place, which I find it fantastic. It's not all games have some things like that, which is great. You can forbid people to go someplace. I don't know why you would do that, but it's there. I think some people might find it useful somehow. And there's also hunting zones where you tell them where they go to hunt boars. I think I should have a hunting hut somewhere around here. But anyway, there you go, hunter's huts. So you assign someone there and get it done. So something else that I find interesting and annoying at the same time, you have your villager list. So you have a list of names that they can create villagers, but it gets to a point where you start getting just numbers. So you have male number 1203, female number 110, female 194, male 1015, and it's kind of really weird, and it takes all the characterization of the game and how like you identifying with the with every citizen that you have in your city, because it's not fun. I also don't like much the way they do the artwork on the game. Not a big problem here, but I don't know, it's just not my style, and I don't think it actually goes well with the style of the art itself of the game. So it looks to go against what they're doing with the game itself. Speaking about that UI, as you can see, it's not very nice research. You can see like the edges and the pixelated sides of the image, and this is not nice. I don't like that. You also can't close windows in an easy way. If you by any reason open a bunch of windows like I just did, you have to close every single one of them manually, and that's annoying. That's really annoying. They do have a system where you can the message just came up and I closed it. I wasn't paying attention, but where you can promote your citizens. I know that you need some level of citizens to unlock some things in the #state_manager, and this is to unlock all this. I unlocked almost everything, just the trade bonus here, which I don't really care, and it's nothing much else to do really. You do have a lot of bugs in here. As I said, like, this is not finished, it's missing a label, it's not just there. There's a lot of things like this. What is that? What's happening there? Or if you look at this, I'm stuck while going to Temp Village Center part. Okay, you can take a look at what that is. Can you? Yeah, if you know that you can zoom in, and you might see that this is actually the town center. which I don't know why it calls this, but who is stuck? Well, good luck. It's someone. Oh, I just found the guy. Someone here, which for some reason is having a stroke. And you can actually do anything about that because you can click on that person. So, there you go. You can do anything. Like, there is nothing that you can do there. It's just inside the tower, I just saw it, and can do anything. It's stuck there for some reason and doesn't work. So if you look at other things, I can't plant without proper zoning forest parts. Okay, I understand that, but still not quietly labeled. Workplace is full. Can't find resource, which resource in which granary or warehouse. If you know what the place is, why not put the right label in here? I don't know. It's just like, just feels that this is not ready yet for general public consumption. I don't even call this a beta phase for a game. I would say this is still in alpha, not beta, although they say this is beta. You have some weird walking on the water going on in here, and that's so weird. Like, as you can see, it's not the only one. It happens all the time when someone's going fishing. They just walk on the water and stay there fishing. So there is a lot of issues like that. I understand the game being like not ready yet, but this is far from being ready. I think there is a lot of issues. There is a lack of sense on what to do or challenge. It's pretty easy to manage to take a look here. Oh, you're missing food. Okay, so I'll put down farms, I'll put down some dairy farms, I'll start making cheese, I'll start making bread, all that stuff. But that's not a real challenge. It's just resource management. If this is based in the medieval era, like what's everything that happens in medieval eras? No one attacks your city, so you don't have any external factor that could affect your city. You can attack someone else, but you can barely understand what's going on here. The labels and descriptions of the missions are always the same. There is nothing much explaining. The UI of the game is awful, as you can see. You can understand really what's going on. Okay, you have income for village, 1200 and trade 29 in costs, but what's costing? I can see, for example, what I have stored in all my warehouse or where my warehouses are, because if I want to change something or find somewhere else to store something, I can't find it. I have to go building by building or remember everything, or just build another warehouse, what I usually do. Same goes for granaries as well. And the windows keep opening like outside the screen, which is awful. There's also these lists that I can't see completely because it doesn't fit the screen. So, not sure how to deal with that as well. This mission is going on for ages. I think that guy that is stuck on the building can't get to the town center, and everyone is just here waiting for that person to arrive before they go out. But yeah, do I enjoy this game? I really enjoy the way it looks, the promise, the way you build things, the organic way of building housing, because this makes the city a lot more dynamic. It's not just a grid, it's not everything looking the same, but it gives a bit of contrast in everything that's going on. So, do I think it's worth buying it yet? No, I don't think so. Do I think it's gonna ever be worth buying? Hard to say. I think, like, as I said, it's still in development, but they have to change a lot for me to come back and say, yeah, this is a worthwhile game, and I'll put some hours into it to see how this goes, how this evolves, and how this plays out. At the moment, I think I have 20 hours in this game, and I think that's too much already. So let me know what you think about this game. If you are watching this right now, this is my honest review. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. If you're watching this in the future, let me know if you think this changed, or and if I should take a look at that again. I don't know, this might completely change. I know games that change entirely and then I went back and play it and I have fun and I really enjoy it. So this could be one of those. So yeah, that's my review for this one, and that's what I think. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.